What's up, everyone? I wanted to give you guys my take, my experience with the import export business, the vehicle cargo. And so we're going to hop on here real quick, log into the computer. So, with the Drug Wars DLC, they added a high demand bonus for delivering these cars in public lobbies. And there's a system for this. So, let's start with one, you need to have a CEO office. Two, you need to have the vehicle warehouse. These vehicle warehouses will hold 40 cars, but there's a method. So we start off with standard range, right? So you want to have 10 standard range, goes to your mid range. You want to have 10 mid range, and then it comes down to the top range, and we got 12 top range. So that's 32 cars. And for the method that I'm going to talk about, you want it to be just right where it's at, right? So we obviously want to export our top range cars. So when you go to export it, you could do a private, you could do showroom, or you can do specialist dealer. I mean, private's going to pay the 40 grand, 70 grand, 100 grand. So the top range vehicle in a public lobby is 150,000. Now you pay the 20,000 service cost, so you know you're netting 130,000. But so I would just add 50 onto each of these. You know, this one that'll just be 90 grand. You don't have to pay anything. And then this one would be like 110 minus the $10,000. So when you sell a top range car, you have to first source all these cars. Sorry, let me back up. And what you want to do is you can sell a top range car, and then when you go to source another car, you're going to source a top range car. You can sell all of your top range cars and then just source another car. It'll be a top range car, sell it, source one, sell it, you know, however you want to dice it up. The thing with why we're saying stick at 32 is because once you start going over that, you're going to get duplicate cars. And you may get duplicate top range cars, which, I mean, that's cool. That's a little extra money. But chances are you are going to end up more with standard range to mid range cars. And that's why you just want to stick with the 32, rinse and repeat with the top range vehicles. So when you sell these, you go click on it, you click on the export, you know, click specialist dealer, whichever one you want to do. You can do this in a private lobby, but this will be the money that you make right here. There's no high demand bonus. What I like to do is you can source these from your CEO office. You can source them from the master terminal in the arcade. And you can also source them from your terabyte. The arcade is not bad, depending on where you're at. I'm in town with mine. But the one reason why I like the terabyte is because I can go and park it like right in the middle of the map. Source the vehicle, puts me in a pretty good location of where it might be. Sometimes you get some that are all the way up here that you have to go get, drive back. Um, you know, my warehouse is right down here. This was one of the first businesses I got, and I didn't really mess with it a whole lot because every time I tried, you know, people were griefing me, blowing up my car, and I think the pay was kind of even more shit back then too. But 150,000 isn't a whole lot, but if you're new to the game, that can definitely help you out. I mean, those 12 cars right there is $1.8 million. So selling those can definitely get you some money. It's a little bit longer of a grind. You know, you're not going to sell one car for $3 million. But this is my warehouse. You buy the warehouse at your CEO office on the SequoServe website, and they have other ones, that are all like spread out through down here. They got like one up here and one right about here. I have to sell all my vehicles before I can move my warehouse, and I don't think I really want to go through that. So I'm just going to stay right here. But the Terabyte is definitely great for being mobile and launching missions. So you come over here to your little computer screen. You can start your client jobs, you can do the air freight cargo, your special cargo. If you're an MC president, you can do the biker supplies, stuff for the bunker, and then your vehicle cargo right here. So you just click on that. Are you sure you like the source of vehicle to still? Confirm, and then your assistant will call you, give you all the details of what you need to do, where you need to go, and what kind of car you're going to be sourcing. And so I've done a couple sell videos on this, and I have a method that I use. And the one method, for one, you have to be CEO, right? CEO comes with Ghost Organization. That's 3 minutes off the map. Call Lester off radar is another minute off the map. So you get 4 minutes off the map. People don't know what you're doing unless they actively see you driving around. Most of the delivery missions, I mean, maybe 5-6 minutes, unless you have to go to the top of the map, and then that's kind of a pain. But for the most part, I mean, you should be able to make it to your destination before your time's up, or like shortly after. By the time anybody realizes where you're at, what you're doing, you're there, you're at the finish line. So I would strongly recommend doing that if you're selling in public lobbies. Right now, obviously there's snow outside, so driving the cars are a little more less handling inclined, sliding all over the place. But snow's going to be gone soon, and so a lot of these cars do handle really well. Drive in from point A to point B is all you need to do, and as long as nobody sees you, you're good. I do not think like oppressors can lock onto these vehicles. I've had some other instances where they've tried, gotten like right up close to me, and I've sticky bombed them, saved my car, destroyed their shit. Jokes on them. But this is your vehicle warehouse. Got a bunch of cars that are all wrapped up. I'm not really sure why that is. But some of my top range cars, it looks like they're all over here in this corner. All pretty nice. They look a little dusty right now, but that's alright. They get cleaned up when you go to sell them. So, that is my quick little spill. Another thing with when you're selling these cars, somebody doesn't have to blow up your car to ruin the mission. Somebody could just follow you, shoot the shit out of your car, and every bullet that hits is going to be dollars gone. So just keep that in mind. If you wreck into stuff, you're going to lose money. Some things might take like $100 off, maybe a couple $100, but you can get into some bad wrecks and accidents, and I mean it doesn't really make it worth it when you're losing thousands of dollars off of your sales. So that is my experience with it. I definitely recommend it for anybody new. I mean, this is a stepping stone to helping you get bigger and better things. You can do the other special cargo. You can save up enough money, get you a bunker, get a Kasaka, do the Kyle Perico heist, get the nightclub, buy the agency, acid lab. All the stuff that you need to buy in the game to like really start making money. Even if you do have all that stuff, I mean, this is something that you could do to just kind of switch up your grind. I definitely enjoy doing it. It's part of my grinding routine, which I am working on a video of right now. And so this will also be featured in that and a part of that. So I hope that you found something insightful from this. Hope I can help you guys out. If you have any questions, Please let me know. I don't claim to know all the ins and outs about every business, but I will definitely steer you in the best direction that I can. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel and like the content, consider subscribing. Please hit the like button if you found this helpful. That definitely helps me out. To everybody that's already been here, you guys are so amazing. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.